Hello, Coyotes fans. This is my first season preview of all 31 teams in the National Hockey League. I'm going to start off by saying that this season would go alright for you guys. You have a lot of rookies that you're counting on to do good. I have 7. This is a year where you're going to build for your future. Your young players are going to learn how to play the game from whatever veterans you have. You guys extended your coach last year, Dave Tippett, which was a smart move. I like him as a coach. Over the offseason, you improved your top 6 massively, which will help the goalies that you have. Let's start by saying Max Domi. He's 22. You need more than 9 goals out of your first line winger. He can pass to Stepan, who you guys acquired from the New York Rangers, who has a good shot. And you need around 25 to 30 goals from him, and around 60 to 65 points from Stepan. He had 17 in New York. When he has chances, he can usually bury them. And then on the wing, you got Perlini, and he had 14 goals, 7 assists. Would be nice to see him get 20. I mean, he's a good player. He can set up. McGinn, you need more of a second liner. 9 isn't enough. You can put him on the third line, and he can move up Lawson Krause to take over his position, which could, I think, be better. If you guys start doing bad, I would suggest to make that change. And then you have Christian Dvorak, 52 goals in the OHL for London Knights. He can score 15. He had 15 goals last year. It would be nice to see him get 25 goals, 30 assists for you guys. Clayton Keller, he needs to be a stud right away. As soon as he gets in the lineup, you need him to step up and do good for you guys. I watched him at the World Juniors for USA. He had a lethal shot. I mean, that dude can score from anywhere. He had 21 goals in 31 games at Boston in college. He can score 35. Krause, 5 goals, 7 assists last year. Has good vision with big body. He's 6'4", 220. I mean, you're probably not going to see a lot of him, but he's your typical power forward that you have in the league nowadays. You can rely on him defensively. Maybe he'll get 10 goals, 15, around there. That'd be nice to see him get. Dylan Strome, who your guys are already writing him off as a bust. He hasn't even played a full season in the NHL yet. Give him a chance to grow, and I think he'll be a future first or second line stud. I mean, in Erie, he had 37 goals, 74 assists, 111 points. He has good vision and a great shot. He can set up people and score from anywhere. Duclair, he's young enough to bounce back after that horrendous season he had last year. I mean, the dude just had bad luck. He had 20 the year before playing with Strome. Playing with Strome can set him up. They could save each other. That could be a nice second line with Krause, Strome, and Duclair. That would be really good. Reeder, 16 goals year before last year. Only 2 goals. He will get more this year. Everyone Coyotes had an off year last year. You guys are rebuilding, but I think you're ending near of it, and I think the best is yet to come. Jordan Martinook hit 11 goals last year. Great for a fourth liner. I mean, you want your fourth liners to get 5 to 10, 15 goals. That's great for him. Brad Richardson, he had 16 games last year, 5 goals. He can hit, but he's on IR right now with a broken tibia, and he should be back within the opening of the regular season. Now your defense. This is where you guys really improved, and I think it's a competitive top 6 in hockey. It's not the best top 6, but it will get the job done. You have Ekman Larson, who is he's a great player, not good. He can score from anywhere on your power play. He has 12 goals, 27 assists last year. He's capable of scoring 20, 40 assists for 60 points. I mean, he has a lethal shot from the blue line. reminds me a lot of like almost like Carlson or like Ghost of Spear. And he's paired with Jalmerson. You guys signed. He had 5 goals, 15 assists. He's a steady defensive defenseman back there. He can provide and mentor. He can provide some decent penalty killing, and he can mentor your young defensemen back there and shape them into good players. Goligoski, he had 6 goals, 30 assists last year. It would be nice to see him get that, and I think he's capable of getting it again. That'd be good, really good. And then you have Adam Glendening, who had 2 goals, 1 assist last year. He can hit 5 goals, 15 assists. That'd be nice. He's a defensive defenseman. I mean, you guys are pretty even. And we look at your bottom 6, or not your bottom 6, but your bottom 2 defensemen, Jakub Chychrun and Kevin Kunatin. He's only 19, big body, 6'3", 200, 7 goals, 13 assists last year. It would be nice to see him get 10 goals, 15, 20 assists, and he could be great on the PK, in my opinion. I mean, you guys, I think, grab a solid penalty kill. And he's going to be paired with Kevin Kunatin, another big body, 6'2", 205. Both could kill penalties, and they don't provide much offense, but from your bottom 2 defensemen, you don't really need it. You want it from your top 2 to top 3. And we'll go on to the goalies, which is where I think you guys improved. And Mike Smith, he was reaching the end of his stint in Arizona. He might do good with Calgary, but I love NT Grant as your starter. I mean, he's 6 foot, 195. He's not big, but he's very quick and agile. And when Lundqvist went down 2 years ago in New York, he stepped up, and I really like him. I think he could be a solid starter for you guys. And we move on to your backup, Louis Domingue. He's 6'3", 210. He's a big goalie, but he's not very good at the position. I mean, he had a 9.08 save percentage and 3.08 goals against. That's not good enough in National Hockey from your backup, honestly. I would like to see him get traded at the deadline and eventually give Aiden Hill a chance. And I forgot to touch on this. Ranta's stats last year were 2.26 goals against and 9.22 save percentage. This will be his first year as a starter, but like I said before, I think he's going to be a stud and a rock back there for you guys. And then we're going to talk about, I have you guys finishing 6th in your division behind the Ducks, the Flames, Oilers, Kings. You guys are going to be better than you were last year, and I think within probably 2 to 3 years, you'll be competing for a playoff spot. I have you doing better than the Canucks and the Golden Knights. Where you guys improved, your power play can be filthy. You're gonna have guys like Stepan, Perlini, Dvorak, Keller, Ekman Larson. You guys, you can roll 4 lines. Any of these 4 lines, they won't help you or they can help you and they won't hurt you. I mean, they all are decent. They all can play good. Your top 6, they could play some good D in front of Ranta and give him a shot. You guys, I know what it feels like to be during a rebuild, but you guys are going to be filthy in the next few years, in my opinion. I meant, the only thing you might worry about is sophomore slumps. You're counting on 7 guys, in my opinion, to get better and improve, like Perlini, Dvorak, Keller, Krause, Strome, Duclair, Chychrun. You have to count on Ranta to play like he did in New York, which I see he will probably do. You guys, you need all of them to improve. You guys, you're not going to be far away from the playoffs. I think you'll probably be within a few, like probably 20 points-ish. I mean, you guys, you're gonna be in the games, but I don't know if you're gonna be able to clutch up those 1-goal games that you lose. I don't think you guys are gonna get blown out many games. And I'm excited for the future in Arizona for you guys. I really think you guys are going to be studs in the future. And thank you for watching this video, guys.